3, 2, 1.
My name is Sully. I'm from Black Ops Toys. Hello.
Hi. Sully and Jennifer.
Sully and Jennifer.
Long time no see.
No incomprehende.
Long time no see.
See?
Haven't been on here in a while.
All right.
So, you want to talk about eBay.
I want to talk about eBay. eBay. You can come up with a hyperbole. Is that what it is? E-B-A-Y?
No, that's a
Antigen?
Nope. Oh man, what is it when you have letters that represent something? An anagram. You mean like extra bad auction yo. Extra bad auctions yo.
eBay. Auctions or options?
Auctions. Extra bad auctions.
Yeah, but we're not doing auctions. We just.
I know, yeah. But I mean, as a general company, eBay it started as an auction site. Okay, let's move on.
Right.
Let's move beyond
Evil,
that.
bad, assholio.
Yo.
Okay.
So talk about eBay.
All right. So today, many of you have probably followed us on our Instagram channel where we do like Instagram lives, and I've been discussing this whole eBay problem for quite a while. Hence, we would like and appreciate you guys if you went to the actual web store, so blackopstoys.com, instead of going to our eBay site. So the way we do it right now is eBay reaches a customer base more than not more, but a percentage of customers that say don't get our website emails or traffic based on the fact that we're kind of in this big black pit where we can't advertise, say on Instagram or on Facebook, and we're not allowed basically to bring customers in to our online store, blackopstoys.com.
Yeah. A lot of people
yeah.
go to eBay first. There are a lot of people that go to eBay first and look up things because they know eBay. They don't necessarily go to Google and type in what they want and search for it and find the web store. They just naturally go to eBay. So you reach a significant percentage of new customers every single month using eBay.
Correct.
And yeah, there have been issues.
And as of late, there have been some issues with eBay. So a couple things. eBay has instituted these new policies, which we're not able to really keep track of because we really can't get a straight answer from eBay. But the way their stuff works is if you violate this policy for selling this type of action figure who looks like a particular person, then they can basically give you a warning and then shut down your entire store. Hence, taking away revenue and driving down our customer base because they're not able to buy stuff from us. So we've been struck now. First time was a warning. Second time, this is internal policy. Second time was 3 days where they took down our store. So basically you wake up one morning, you come in and you get a little message from eBay in your messaging, and it says your store has been taken down for 3 days. This is the listing that violates the policy. Okay. Okay, so 3 days. Then the next one, which we just got hit for, was 7 days. And 7 days where they took down our store and we couldn't do business again. So each time we've been struck based on policies that we have tried to follow guidelines on, and we're not able to get a solid answer. And we're not really able to get a solid answer with anything on eBay, in fact, and hence we started recording all of our conversations now, so that we have some proof when somebody says something and that we follow, and then we get struck. Okay, so the next time they strike us, it's going to be 10 days, and then after that, it's 30 days without the store, and then after that, it's basically erase your account or delete your account. So we've been with eBay now for 21 years. We actually started on eBay, then we made our own website twice. Mm-hmm. And this is the third iteration of our website. Many more than that.
But we self-hosted for a long time with the old website and then moved it over to where it is now, in the cloud.
Right.
Yeah.
We self-hosted in the cloud.
We didn't, but yeah, that's okay. And the other thing I was going to say is after 6 months, some of these early strikes fall off. So if you hit a certain number of strikes within a 6 months period, then your store is banned permanently or taken down permanently. But like 6 months from now, which would be what, January or February, the first 3-day strike would fall away. Right. So you've got to, there's a lot to keep track of on top of the changing policies about what eBay doesn't like, because they have a AI, a computer.
What does AI stand for?
Artificial intelligence.
Idiot.
Right. And the AI has its own ability to scan photographs. So not only text now, but also photographs. And it sees a face that is very realistic, because action figure head sculpts look very realistic, and sees a face and doesn't like it and will knock you down for it, which is the same problem we have on Facebook.
Right. So let me just tell the story of the last internal policy we violated. So essentially it puts us into this spot where I feel like eBay is saying basically that we did something that I don't think we tried to do, first off. Second off, this particular listing that got struck, and which took our store down for 7 days, was something that we cleared through eBay and relisted this item when we were trying to be in compliance, and we wanted to make sure we didn't get hit after the 3-day strike for the 7-day strike. So we actually looked at this listing, did what we were told, and we got struck again without warning. And again, now they don't warn you. Now it's just about taking you down, period. So they don't warn you after you get your first warning. That's the only warning. Next one is, here's the thing that is against our policy, your store's taken down. Next one is, here's the things that's against our policy, store's taken down. So obviously we want to comply, we want to be in compliance. And we want eBay to be a safe space, where everybody can come and shop and not feel poo-pooed upon.
Yeah, and offended. And
So,
not included.
This last listing we were struck for was the Russian president action figure from DID, which is probably 6 to 7 years old. So it's been on our eBay store for 6 to 7 years. We changed the title and the wording in the listing to comply with the last strike when somebody said this could flag you. We changed the title and inside the listing to take out the name of the VP. The VP of Russia, we'll say VP.
Yes, and the AI recognized the face.
The face, yeah. And it's basically put us into this box where, and the language they use is very, very harsh. This is the policy that we violated, the offensive materials policy, okay? Your account has, hello Black Ops Toys, let's just read it. Hello, Black Ops Toys. Sounds friendly, right? Like somebody's smiling saying, hello, hello. Your account has been restricted because activity on it didn't follow our offensive material policy. Listings that promote or glorify hatred, violence, or discrimination aren't allowed. Bear in mind, we sell action figures, they're 1/6 scale, blackopstoys.com. And they're pieces of plastic, and they're historical representation sometimes, and we sell the parts and you can come in and build your own. Kind of like Build-A-Bear, but for...
And that's harsh.
But cooler. Yeah, that's harsh. All right, so what activity didn't follow the policy? At eBay, we have a strict policy against items that promote or glorify hatred or violence to ensure our platform remains a safe, trusted, and inclusive, not very inclusive for us, environment for our global community of sellers and buyers. Consequently, merchandise that may indicate support for VP, President of Russia, is prohibited on eBay. You can't relist items we've ended. Please ensure your current and future listings follow this policy. What is the policy? Listings that promote, perpetuate, or glorify hatred, violence, or discrimination, including on the grounds of race, ethnicity, color, religion, gender, or sexual orientation, aren't allowed. We sell action figures. This includes, but isn't limited to, the following: slurs or epithets.
Epithets.
That's, where do you see tats? Epithets.
Why don't I have my glasses on?
Epithets. Slurs or...
Epithet. It's
right? Epithets of any kind. Items include figurines, cartoons, housewares, historical advertisements, and gollywogs. 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 Is that a Harry Potter animal? Gollywog.
I need my glasses. Hang on. I need to look at that one.
Gollywogs. Gollywogs with racist, anti-Semitic, or otherwise demeaning portrayals. For example, through caricatures or other exaggerating features.
Yeah, so then they go into a whole lot of things, including historical, World War II related items that relate to Germany, which was the first strike.
Yep.
Was that a DID figure too?
Yep.
Yeah, DID makes some great figures. I wonder how other eBay sellers who list eBay or list DID historical items are faring in the eBay community. If you sell on eBay and your store has been struck or not been struck because you sell these historical DID figures, leave a comment or send us a message, because we'd love to know.
Listings that don't follow this policy in the future will result in similar actions, including a 10-day restriction on your account. Why we have this policy? This policy helps ensure that our marketplace promotes trust and respect and follows government regulations. Government regulations.
Yeah.
We appreciate your understanding. Oh, you're welcome, eBay. Thanks, eBay. Please don't reply to this message. Okay. Anyway, so on that listing, we actually called eBay, and when we got struck for the World War II items from Germany. So if you want to make an historical representation of an action figure, every good guy needs a bad guy, right? Bad guy.
And if you're going to do a diorama from World War II,
yeah,
you need a couple figures.
Yeah.
One on one side and one on the other.
Right.
However, you might or might not be able to buy those figures on eBay.
Right. So now you can only buy those figures on the website. Mm-hmm. Okay. The important thing is that when that happened the first time, or the second strike, right? So the 3-day, we actually talked about the President of Russia figure with an eBay person. Okay. Now, what we didn't know, and what we learned from a call, was that the person, we normally, because of our account size, and we've been with them for 21 years, and we've sold over like 212,000 items on eBay. That's a lot, like a lot. And our feedback is 99.9% right now, which is very, very good. Mm-hmm. For 21 years. And that stuff's not taken into account, but we'll get to that. So what we found out was we have a concierge service, which we normally talk to. So we have eBay call us, it's eBay concierge, and they handle any questions that we have, okay? And what we were just told by an eBay employee was that during those particular calls, when we got the information to change the title and change the internal text of the listing, was a third-party company which was farmed out because they were short-staffed. So
the person who told you that was not even an eBay employee?
That's correct.
Okay.
So we're thinking we're following policy and following guidelines, trying to stay in compliance, right? And again, I don't care. If you tell me to take something down, I'll take it down. Done deal. I got another place to sell it, okay? But when you don't warn me and you just take down my entire store, that is a bunch of hooey. Hooey. And I'm being fresh with this swearing thing. Bunch of hooey. So anyway, my point being is that the next strike, we just don't know. eBay has a policy internally, and we found this out from an employee who was leaving eBay. It was his last day when we called, and we've called tons of times, right? And it seems like, I would say 90% of the time, you have this department, you're not able to talk to this department. You talk to this guy, he tells you one thing, you talk to the next guy, he tells you one thing. And nothing is matched up. So even though we can see the policy is written so broadly that anything could fall within that policy. Okay? So with the President of Russia figure, AI has scanned this image and seen his face, and due to the current affairs of the world, has decided that this needs to be flagged and this needs to go to somebody, and then it needs to be looked at. And that person that looks at it, if they have a particular opinion about something, then they can just say, check, bye-bye store, see you in a week. Frustrating to say the least, okay? And it's not only frustrating because it takes away a revenue stream, but it also takes away our time because we're trying to figure out what exactly happened. Tell me exactly why this violated policy, okay? And what we've now found out is that there is an eBay internal policy. So you're able as the customer to see one policy, and there's a whole internal thing which we cannot see. So living with this idea that half your revenue is going to be taken away on a consistent basis because you own and operate a store, which you've done for 21 freaking years. I said freaking. It's a bunch of hooey. Next, that brings me to today. So eBay, and I've been on the phone twice now with eBay today. I was on the phone with them Tuesday as well, okay? So our store went back live on Monday.
And you're recording these calls now.
Right. And so we started to record these calls because...
Now that may or may not get us into trouble. We know where we live. It is legal to record one side of a conversation without letting the other person know. However, we're not going to be using these or identifying any people or anything. It is mostly just recording for you to have for your own self to say, but I talked to somebody who said this. Do you want to hear that? Because somebody told me something different.
Right. And they're recording our calls.
Well, that's true. That's true, and you're a business, so you could record on your side, right?
So technically, if they say...
call may be recorded for quality and customer assurance.
Right? So can I just say ditto?
Ditto.
And
they probably wouldn't talk to you if you said ditto.
Why?
I don't know that
What if they didn't know what it meant?
I don't know that they would talk to you if you let them know that you were recording your side of the conversation.
Right.
I don't know that they... I mean, I don't...
They certainly won't give me any information that I can follow.
Okay.
But anyway.
So today,
eBay sent us an email on Friday of last week when our store was down that I needed to update my photo ID in the system.
and to be clear, that is a new government regulation, and every selling platform online, Etsy, eBay, any place like that. Like I have a small Etsy store. I also had to verify my identity recently, and you have until November 9th in order to do that, or after that they can withhold your funds because you haven't certified your identity and your banking information. So that's why eBay did this to you. But you have until November 9th to update it.
Correct. So basically when I came in, I talked to a guy on Tuesday, right? And I went over that with him and just said, so as long as I get it in by November 9th, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. We just need to update and verify your address and your name match, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. No problem. Small business owner. I'll do it when I have some time. As long as it's done before November 9th, I'm good to go, right? Wrong. So I come in today, and this is the message that is in our inbox. Action needed. Action needed. Not action figure, but action needed. All right. Action needed. Hi. We'll just say Sully.
Friendly.
Yeah. We recently asked you to review and update some details on your eBay account. Friday. So 5 days ago.
Yeah, which would have been the 7th of October, right?
Right. Talked to a guy Monday or Tuesday. Talked to a guy on Tuesday.
Which
said,
was
yeah, okay, no problem. I'll do it. I get this email today. Today is
the 12th.
Thursday.
13th.
Thursday the 13th.
Yeah.
That's going to be a new scary day for me.
So you're not even close to November 9th.
Not even close. We're like
a month.
Yeah, a little bit less than a month away. So we recently asked you to review and update some details on your eBay account. Looks like you haven't made any updates yet. No shit, I'll get to it. Your payouts will be on hold until you fix this. Please do this by 2022-11-10 to get your account back in good standing.
So wait, 11/10. In Europe, that is October 11th. So is it October 11th or is it November 10th? Because in Europe, they do it backwards.
Okay,
They
right.
do the month and the date backwards.
Right, and if you look at this, this is the verify email, right? And this is by November 9th.
Okay, so it does say November 9th.
On this one.
Yeah. So then the other one, it says essentially 11/10, making it a little bit vague whether or not it's November or October.
Right.
Do you think that was purposeful?
I have no idea. So, basically what it's saying is withholding our funds. So that means that's money we've made, that's product we've sold, and that's not going to get put in our bank account.
Yeah.
And that's shitty McShitpants. Number 1, go to eBay. Number 2, follow the instructions in the alerts at the top of the page. Number 3, once you've made this request updates, we'll review and then follow up with you. I call eBay today. I talked to a really nice lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she's from Ireland.
Scotland.
Scotland.
She was definitely from Scotland.
Yeah. And I go over this email with her, and she says, that's incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
What you were told on Tuesday was correct, and that your funds would not be on hold until the date of 11/9/2022 passes. So again, so that gives me a spread, right? And that email was sent out in error. Don't read those messages, or you shouldn't follow those messages. Look at the heading on your account.
She said that was incorrectly sent out and that they would sternly talk to the person in the department who sent out that email, is what she said, and said not to pay attention to those messages, but instead a banner on his My eBay, on your My eBay section, that the banner had the more correct information.
Yes.
That's what she said. And then you updated your information.
Right, so I'm going there right now. I updated my information
He did today.
today, including my driver's license, pictures front and back, sent. And then I look at my account, and it says available funds, X number of dollars, money that's my company's.
It sounds like construction is
Is
happening
that a woodpecker?
outside the building.
And then it says, in this, it has a big red exclamation point. Available funds, X number of dollars, and then it says you have no upcoming payments.
So you have money in there, but they're not releasing your funds.
Bam!
Yeah. How much do you like eBay right now on a scale of 1 to 10? Yeah, it's bad, huh?
Right,
I
I don't like them. It's.
I do not like them, Sam. I am.
I do not like them, Sam. I am. I feel like they're kicking me in the nuts,
Yeah.
and I can't do anything about it. Right? So I call back eBay and I say, "What's this? Oh, well, you forgot to put your middle name in this stuff. So once you do that, then everything should be fine." So I put my middle name in. We update it. I'm still on the phone with the guy, and I say, "Are my funds on hold?" Well, it takes 24 to 48 hours to check over this progress. Your ID's already been verified. You updated your middle name, so you should have funds released, and there shouldn't be a hold on the account, but it could take 24 to 48 hours. Sir, are my funds on hold? Why does it say this in my eBay store? Because that's where you guys told me to look. Previous call, right? So I'm looking there, and now I cannot get an answer if my funds are on hold. That is what department is that? Compliance department.
He had to go to the compliance department.
Not me.
Right.
But
No, yeah, the guy. Like,
The guy.
once you updated your middle name, then everything had to go to compliance for them to check, and then in a certain amount of time, potentially your funds wouldn't be on hold, but you never did get a straight answer on whether or not they would or would not
Right.
be released.
Right.
He cagily
Cagely. That's a good word.
Cagely, thank you.
That's like dodging a bullet.
Danced around. He danced around saying yes or no.
Yeah.
So that's where you're at
That's where I'm at
with eBay.
with eBay.
And considering, it's a significant, about a little less than half of the monthly income.
Yeah.
And also, you don't know what you could be flagged for next. It could be a Chinese figure, of which there are many, made by lots of different companies out there. DID, DAM.
Mm-hmm. It could be a Japanese figure.
Could be.
It could be a French guy. It could be a British dude.
It could be any number of things depending on what happens in the world.
It could be,
Yeah.
the president of the United States before this guy.
But considering that you have a huge amount of followers on your Facebook page,
Right.
Black Ops Toys. I'm
Black Ops
saying
Toys.
you, but I mean Black Ops Toys. And Black Ops Toys has, thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram. eBay, because you can't really use Facebook and Instagram, because Black Ops Toys can't advertise, because the AI that scans any pictures cannot tell the difference between a G pistol, a G lock pistol, and a regular full-size one. It can't tell the difference, so there's no advertising there anymore. You have roughly almost, I don't know, I haven't looked recently. You've got a funny look on your face. 300,000 Facebook followers to the Black Ops Toys page.
Like 276,000.
Yeah. And you can't advertise. You can't advertise and send anybody to the Black Ops Toys website, because if they go there, the AI reads the word weapons, even though it's model weapons, and then they won't allow any advertising. And trying to get likes anymore on Facebook isn't really translating to sales, so there's no ad for likes. We can send people with an ad potentially to a YouTube video, but again, that doesn't translate into sales, and we really have to use only specific images. But I think the main point is you post something on Facebook, and this started about 3 or 4 years ago. 4 years ago, you post something, and you have 270,000 followers, and maybe 5 people like it. And when you see the views or the reach is like 100 people out of 270,000. So obviously Facebook took Black Ops Toys and sucked it into a black hole, which has also happened on Instagram. And
It's hard to run a small business that sells action figure parts and accessories now.
I would imagine that it's hard to run a lot of small businesses that sell different things that maybe are very, very niche, because you know that the Facebook AI, if you haven't watched The Social Dilemma on Netflix, do it. It'll teach you a lot.
Yeah.
The Facebook AI shows you more of what you're interested in. So you, as a consumer and a person, like a lot of action figure stuff, gun stuff, hats, camo things, as you can tell, that kind of thing. So he likes personally and interacts with those kinds of things on Instagram, not so much Facebook. But Instagram is going to take note of that and show you more of what you want to see, but also other people who interact that way are only going to see your thing. So even though you have almost 16,000 followers on Instagram, very few people actually see your posts, because you're so niche that the AI only shows people that and what they're interested in, and very rarely branches out. If anything, it becomes more narrow.
Right. So we've been at 15.7 thousand Instagram followers or whatever
For a long, long time.
for a long time.
Yeah.
We haven't moved
Yeah.
that needle in
Yeah.
probably 5-6 months, and if it does go up, it's like 1, 2.
Yeah. And as the AI learns, I think it just becomes harder for you. So, we have this YouTube channel. You've been trying to reach more people via that.
Yeah,
You've
more
been
videos.
using Instagram Reels, which they want you to do.
Right.
And you're starting a Patreon in order to do very, very detailed build videos and hopefully augment your revenue stream a little bit.
Right.
And then this video will also be on Rumble.
Rumble in my bubble.
Just in case YouTube doesn't like the content of it and the fact that it's maybe not as eBay friendly as it needs to be. And so it'll be on Rumble too, because Rumble doesn't mind.
Rumble doesn't mind.
So we'll have more videos here
Yeah.
where we talk about stuff like this as the situation develops.
The situation,
As the situation
developments.
unfolds.
So
Right.
basically, we want to be more candid, and we want to not be. So we want to speak, and talk, and I love hearing myself talk.
Yeah.
It's really important.
I can tell.
And I want to use more curse words that are more creative, and it just sounds like a great place to hang out. And we would love to be able to share and communicate openly and not feel like we have been squashed and we're not able to speak our truth.
Sucked into a black hole.
Sucked into a black hole.
Okay.
All right.
Are we done?
We're done.
Okay.
You ready?
So,
Do you like
wait.
this position?
So, if you like this video,
If you like this video,
destroy
bam!
that like button.
Crush
and
it!
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
to the channel.
Where's the
in
subscribe
order
button
to
at?
see
Down here or up there?
somewhere. In order to see more content. Is that it?
That's it.
Smash that like button. Subscribe. Ring the bell.
Ring that freaking ding-a-ling, man.
Ring the bell to
Whoa.
be notified of new content. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.